Alright, welcome back for another live workout with the Physio Shop, and today's guest exercise worker-outer is our very own Judah Watson.
Hey guys.
Working the front desk mostly, but today she's going to be helping us work out. So, today's equipment, we have a yoga mat. As always, just do a little core workout, but it's not necessary if you have carpet or another soft surface. But we will have 2 light dumbbells, so soup cans, water bottles like always, work great for this. And then we will have a heavier weight, just one. We have a 15-pound dumbbell here, so if you have even a kettlebell will work for the exercise that we're going to do, works perfect. But anywhere between 10 and 20 pounds would be great. Even like a gallon of water or a laundry detergent jug works great. About 8 to 10 pounds there. So that'd be awesome. And then last you can see that we have 3 cones set up. You don't necessarily need to have cones, but just some reference points, whether you use some shoes or sneakers, or you just mentally make some marks in your head to where you know you're going to be stopping and going, because we'll be using those for our cardio to kind of sprint between and shuffle side to side with. But before we get into the workout, we're always going to warm up. So Judah's going to walk you through the hip flow.
Alright guys, so you got your yoga mat. We're going to do nice neck circles. We're going to go around 6 one side. Nice. Get that neck moving. And I like to make it even, so we're going to go around the other side. 6. Good. Full range of motion. Awesome. And we're going to put the shoulders back. We're going to go up and back. Again, 6 here. That's our magic number. And next, we're going to do a nice tall reach. Go on your tippy toes. Reach for the sky. Do the same thing. 6. Good. Make sure you get on those toes. Fully reach, fully stretch. Next, we're going to do some hip circles. But make sure that head stays in one spot. So we're going to go 6 around one side. And 6 around the other side. Make it even.
About 15 to 20, wherever you're kind of starting to feel some fatigue in the shoulder there.
Awesome. So we're going to go down to the floor. We're going to do 3 downward dogs. So we're going to go up and back. Awesome. You're going to bring that left foot forward. Can't bring it up all the way. Use your hand. We're going to use your left hand, push on your knee, and push it out to that left side. Do that 6 times. Awesome. Bring that leg back, another downward dog. Same thing, 3. I like to make it even, so we're gonna bring that right foot up and push that right knee out. Good, and we're gonna do 6 there. Awesome. Back to our dogs. Left foot, bring it back forward again. And then you bring your left arm in and rotate out. Reach towards the sky with your left hand. Same thing, 6. Awesome. Back to our dogs. Guess what? The right leg, bring it up. Same thing, tuck in, rotate out, touch the sky. Perfect. Your dogs. This one requires you standing up. So we're going to bring our left leg forward. Have your left foot pointing forward and your right foot pointing to the side. Lean forward. Ooh, my head popped. And lean back. Do that 6 times. Good. Let's go back down to the downward dog because I like some motion. Nice. Bring that right foot up. Same thing. Good, everybody. The nice rocking motion. Good. Back down. Bring that left foot back up again. This time we're gonna drop or dip our right hip. So our hands stay on the floor. And dip that right hip 6 times. Good. Back to our downward dog.
So I'll have you do a little balance here. You're gonna
Last
put
one.
your feet in front of
With the
your
right foot up and the left
balance
hip
on one
dip.
leg,
There we go.
and the knee that you're balancing on. So reach out in front of you and tap your heel. And then
Good.
take this leg out all the way.
All right. Let's get ready to work out.
All right. Thank you, Judah. So, today's workout, I'm going to have Judah demonstrate this as I kind of walk you through it and explain what we got going on. But every exercise today is going to be for a minute, and we're going to take 30-second break in between with 2 minutes of cardio and then a 2-minute rest at the end of each round. So, we're going to start off with a lunge with twist. So, Judah's going to be standing centered and then she'll lunge forward. She's going to twist towards the side of her front leg. Nice big step back to center. Alternate the leg. Twist to the side. Stepping back to center. And as you get really good at this, as you get your balance, you're a little more warmed up, you can twist as you lunge down. It'll be a little trickier, work that balance a lot more. Then she's going to grab her 2-pound weights. So this is where you guys can grab your soup cans, water bottles, a couple books maybe. We're going to be doing arm circles. So get those shoulders burning. 30 seconds clockwise, 30 seconds counterclockwise. Then, hitting our core a little, we're going to transition into dead bugs. So, laying on the ground, Judah's going to have her arms straight up in the air, her legs bent at 90 degrees, and then opposite arm, opposite leg are going to extend out, nice and controlled. And the whole time she's engaging her core and keeping her lower back pushed to the ground. If that lower back is coming off the ground, make sure you tilt those hips, keep that lower back to the ground, and she's doing it nice, slow, and controlled. Good way to make that a little harder is just add those weights that you use for those arm circles. Keep those in your hands. Make it a little harder. 4th exercise, squat, catch, press. So we did this one. We've done this one previously, but Judah has her 15-pound dumbbell. You can use kettlebell as well or a gallon jug. She's going to squat, come up, catch it, and go into a nice little squat there, and then press it up, and then right into the next one. So squat, catch, press. Squat, catch, press. Awesome. So that's a really good total body workout, getting the legs, the arms, the core, everything's involved there, and a nice little rhythm might get your heart rate up as well. And then the last one, we're going to do a plank builder with jacks. So this one's a little new. We haven't done this one before, but Judah's going to start in a push-up position. She's going to do a jumping jack, 2, just out to the side, then she's going to go down into a plank position. She's going to hop those legs out 2 more times, build back up into the push-up position, go back down, just like that. Whole time keeping that core engaged, trying to keep those hips nice and low, nice and level, and then we're going to go into cardio. So today's cardio, I'll explain it now. So this is where we need those 3 reference points, and I'll demonstrate it.
You got it.
Well, we're going to start at one cone, nice little shuffle position. You're going to shuffle to the center and then right back to your 3rd point here. Sprint up, shuffle to the other side. Every time you get to center, we're going to come back to that back cone. Quickly shuffle to the other side.
But I'll have you hold
All right, we're gonna go for a minute, and then we're gonna go right into a minute of a skip. So driving our knee up, having a nice little hop, skip in between, getting that knee nice and high. All right, so get my timer all set.
Let's get it, guys.
So give you guys about 30 seconds now. Get your equipment set up, everything we need. Remember, we're gonna start with the lunge with twist.
Lunge with twist. You got
And then you'll bring your shoulders.
So about 15 seconds.
Balancing on your, the opposite
Make sure you're nice and warmed up.
weight is in the
Have that water ready for the break.
leg.
Oh, it's ready.
You can kind of hover on the ground or slide on the
All
ground.
right, 5,
Get a little bit more balance.
All ready?
2,
Round 1.
1, begin.
Let's go.
It's a nice big lunge, good twist, stepping all the way back.
That is 1. Let's go for about 12.
So you'll notice that Judah is stepping all the way back to center. She's not dragging that foot at all, which is good. She's getting nice power through the ground as she steps back. She's alternating legs, so make sure you're switching legs, which one you're lunging with, and that you're also twisting towards your front leg that you just stepped forward with. And now remember to take this to the next level a little. We can add a little weight, but try to twist as you lunge down will be the hardest. If we need to just make it a little easier, lunge and then twist. Just kind of break it up into 2 separate movements. Because that twist is just gonna rotate time.
Beautiful.
That twist is just gonna knock us off balance a little and really help us engage that core.
All right.
So, next up, we got those arm circles. So,
Favorites.
grab that weight that you have. Even if you don't have any weight, trust me, 30 seconds of just using your arms, small little
It'll
circles.
kill ya.
Yeah, we'll get you going. So, about 8 seconds here.
Whew.
Haven't watched the new movies that came out.
3, 2, 1, begin.
Are they not?
And keep in mind, we're going to switch halfway. So, just make note of which direction you're going in.
Go the same way the entire way.
Yep. And they don't need to be giant circles. You can tell Judah's just making nice small little circles, maybe 6-inch diameter.
The one where Han Solo.
Woo! Feel the burn.
Yep. And she's doing a great job. She's keeping those weights nice and high. Ready, switch. So switching directions right there. So, yep, keeping those weights nice and high. If you find yourself kind of creeping them down a little, just catch yourself
Got
bringing them
that.
right back up.
You can hold them up.
If it gets too hard, just lower that weight or lose the weight for a little bit. 10 seconds left.
Woo! Those shoulders.
Feeling the burn?
Those shoulders are aching.
All right, time
Nice.
there. All
All
right.
right.
Going to dead bugs. So grab your yoga mat if you have one, or your nice soft surface. Towel would work great.
Ah, feels good.
This one's really gonna get the core. Feels good to lay down.
Yep. Okay.
I know, but I can get
All
more.
right, almost there. We got 5 seconds.
We got this. Get that core.
1, begin.
Spring break.
All right, opposite arm, opposite leg extending nice and far out, but in a controlled manner. She's keeping that lower back, this lower back right here, pushed to the ground. So as you get tired, as you progress, you'll find that keeping that lower back pushed to the ground gets a little harder and harder, especially if you're using weights in your hands, or if you have ankle weights on your feet, it's going to be harder. Making sure to breathe. There we go. Just double check yourself. Make sure you're doing opposite arm, opposite leg. 5 seconds left. And time.
Yeah.
All right. Grabbing that heavier weight, that heavier object that you have, moving into squat, catch, press.
All right. That booty ready. Whew. That
There
down.
you go. 10 seconds. Yeah.
Oh,
hold that.
Lord.
You don't need to hold that weight quite yet.
All right, ready for it.
All right. 2, 1, begin. Squat, catch, press. Very good. So in the catching position, you'll notice Judah goes into a second little squat there, a little more of like a pulse, just sinking into it to catch it. It's going to get those legs involved a lot more and just give the whole exercise, the whole little routine more rhythm, a little more momentum right into that press.
Just do a lateral lunge to lift that leg up. So you're going side to side. Yep, lateral lunge, lift.
Good, and she's pressing that weight straight up overhead.
Lift, and just pause on the single leg.
So if you want to turn sideways, Judah, give him a little side view.
You
Yep.
got it.
Catch yourself.
She's pressing that weight straight up overhead, which is good. She's keeping her back nice and straight. And as she's squatting down, those hips are going back. She's keeping her weight back on her heels. She's getting that heart rate up a little too.
Ooh, just a little bit.
All right, 5th exercise, last one before we go into cardio, are the plank builders with jack. So, little combination of everything. We got core, we got a little hopping, explosiveness. Definitely gonna get the heart rate up a little more, yeah. Get those shoulders burning when we're in the push-up position.
Got it.
10 seconds.
Woo, let's get down.
Two, one, begin. So 2 jacks, and then she's gonna go down into the plank position. 2 more jacks, she's gonna build back up. Awesome. Doing great. You should really feel this through your core, your shoulders, and then get that heart rate up a little because we're keeping a nice rhythm with it. Make sure we're keeping our hips nice and low, keeping our back flat, and we're not sticking those hips too far up in the air.
Woo.
Especially as you get a little tired. You can probably notice Judy's getting a little tired. Her hips have raised up just a little since she started. So she'll just make note of that. She'll try to keep them down. Almost there. And time.
Oh, Lordy.
Not easy, are they?
No, they are not.
All right.
After the 30 seconds.
Going into cardio now. So we're going to start with our T sprints. So having this T shape with our 3 little markers here. We're using cones. But remember, you can use shoes or you can just have reference points kind of in your mind of where you're going to go. You know, from the coffee table to the chair, backwards to the couch.
That's smart.
All right, 3, 2, 1, begin. So she's going to come halfway, back shuffle towards the cone. Back shuffle towards the cone, sprint forward, going to the left now, back to center, backwards. Forward, she's going to go to the right. Awesome. She's just going to repeat this now. Keeping that heart rate up, nice agility. We're working multiple directions here. We're going backwards, forward, side to side. We got it all, the frontal plane, the sagittal plane. Really getting that heart rate up. We're over halfway. Yep. Just remember, find that pace that you can handle for a whole minute. So if you got to dial it back a little, dial it back. If you feel like you got a little more, give it right now because we got about 6 seconds left. All right, that's a minute there. We're going right into a minute of A skips. Ready? 2, 1, begin. So I know personally for me, those T sprints are definitely more difficult than the A skips. So hopefully you can keep that heart rate maintained and won't be elevating too much more here.
You don't know my heart rate.
You guys are doing awesome. Keep it up. Judah's got a nice little rhythm and nice hop in between each skip.
And looks like you do reps to fatigue. So it's something very tired there.
Over halfway.
Whew.
Yeah, this is gonna be fun for Judah once I start asking her some trivia questions.
I don't know if I can breathe,
some
Craig.
fun facts. This one's I picked some good cardio today. Just get that heart rate. Elevator. Here we go. Less than 10 seconds. Here we go. Keep it going, Judah. Get those knees nice and high. 2, 1, and time.
Oh, that's a killer, Craig.
That's a tough one. All right. 2-minute rest. Catch your breath. Grab some water, and we'll be
Got
back.
Holy shit.
Perfect. So,
All right, we're back for round 2. We'll start in about 30 seconds.
Let's do it.
We're starting with lunge with twist. Okay?
All right.
So
you're doing it right.
we're gonna be throwing in a little trivia today, some fun
Ooh.
facts. I doubt Judah will get any of them. I
Hi,
had to really dig for some good ones today, but I learned a lot. All right, 5 seconds.
Here we go.
Grab my questions. Ready? Begin. All right. I gave her a little hint with this one prior to starting, but how many different combinations can you shuffle a deck of cards?
52. I'm just
No.
kidding.
No.
There's 52 cards in a deck. Million. A numerous amount of endless ways.
That's probably good.
So the answer is 8
Alright, there we go.
times 10 to the 67th power.
What the?
So that's 8. That's an 8 with 67 zeros following.
That's too much.
It's believed, it's theorized that no deck of cards has ever been shuffled the exact same way.
Huh.
It's pretty mind blowing, isn't it?
That's weird to think. I'm gonna go home
Yeah.
and do the deck card shuffling.
Time. All right. 30-second rest. Going into the arm circles. So I kind of got on a little a number theme here.
Oh,
so,
gosh.
All right. How many different possible chess game combinations are there? Can you play a game of chess?
I play checkers. I'm gonna go with my always the answer to everything 42.
Is that your final guess? Ready? Begin. Remember, we're gonna switch halfway.
1042.
Nope. So it's more than you can shuffle a deck of cards.
Oh my goodness. It's 10 to the 74th power.
No. It is 10 to the 120th.
Dang it! I was so close!
All right, we're gonna switch in 2, 1, switch directions.
Left to your side.
Yeah, that's a lot. So, way more than you can shuffle a deck of cards. That's crazy.
Definitely.
So, all right, last number one I got for you.
Okay.
I'm
Thinking.
how many observable atoms are there in the universe?
Oh gosh. Observable?
Yes.
About 20 to 25 on each leg.
42 billion?
Time. All right, 30-second rest going into dead bugs, so grab your yoga mat again. So there are 10 to the 80th power observable atoms. So to put this all in perspective,
Okay.
there are more combinations of ways to play chess than there are atoms in the universe.
And the more atoms than to shuffle a deck of cards.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
All right, 2, 1, begin. Those dead bugs, opposite arm, opposite leg, extending out, keeping that lower back to the ground.
Alright. That's so weird to think of.
All right. How long did it take to build the Great Pyramid of Giza?
I don't know anything.
I mean, I didn't know any of this before I, was looking this stuff up.
154 years.
No, so this one's not that big of a number.
42 years.
Less.
42 months.
More than that.
1 year.
No, it's closer to your age.
22 years. 21.
It's estimated that it took about 20 years
Oh my
to build
goodness.
it. And then another 10 years to build the tunnels and staircases and stuff within it.
No way.
Yep. So,
Woo.
alright.
Got it.
So do you know when the Great Pyramids were built? So they were built in about 2560 BC.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
No, it's a long time ago, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
Alright, going into squat, catch, press. Do you know when the moon landing was, Judah?
I know who did it.
Ready, begin. So the moon landing was in 1969,
Oh,
okay?
okay.
Do you know when Cleopatra was alive?
1969.
No,
I feel like it's a trick
She
question.
was not alive during the moon landing.
1842.
So, Egyptian, around the time of the Great Pyramids, right? You would think.
Smart.
You would think so. If Great Pyramids were built in
BC.
in 2560 BC, Cleopatra.
The same one.
So she was alive in 69 BC.
Man, everything was 69. The
Yeah.
moon landing.
Yep, moon landing
Cleopatra.
1969. So we're almost done here. 2,
That's good.
1,
Good for today, Lynn.
time.
Ooh, finish.
So if you think of this, Cleopatra existed closer to the moon landing than she did to the construction of the Great Pyramids.
Man, I'm learning more from you than I did in school when I graduate.
Pretty crazy, isn't it?
Ooh, this last 3 minutes is gonna be killer.
All right, plank 2, jack builders. All right, 2, 1, begin. All right, let's see how well you know your geography.
Oh no.
If you are in Detroit, Michigan,
Oh, I've been there.
and you drive, let's say you're in the center of Detroit and you drive 30 minutes south, where are you?
Oh crap, I know north. Is it Ohio?
Nope. What country will you be in?
Country? You would still be in
On Friday?
USA?
Nope.
South?
Yeah, you drive south of Detroit,
Detroit, Michigan.
Detroit, Michigan. What country are you in?
Canada?
Yep, you're in Canada.
Really?
Yep, if you take a look at the map, you will cross the Detroit River, and you will enter Canada if you go directly south. Pretty crazy, isn't it?
No, south.
Yep, it just kind of like the way the Great Lakes are.
Mm-hmm.
Like it just kind of like hooks in a little. Time.
Oh.
All right, 30-second rest. We're going into those T sprints, and then right into A skips.
I'm pacing myself this time.
Yep, find that pace, especially with these questions. It's not going to make it any easier.
Nope.
All right. Every letter of the alphabet is used at least once in the spelling of the states, the U.S. states,
Yeah.
except one letter.
X.
Nope, Texas.
Oh. It's the first thing that I
All
thought
right,
of.
ready, begin.
Okay. Let me think. Every letter is used except for one.
Every letter except one.
Z.
Nope, Arizona.
Oh my god. It's hard to think of the whole word. It is H.
No. New Hampshire.
I'm giving up.
Q.
Q.
Q is the only letter of the alphabet not used within the name of the U.S. states.
That makes zero sense.
We got about 10 seconds left here, and then we're going into A skips.
Okay. You can do this.
All right, A skips. Ready, begin. All right, there are only 2 countries in the world where you cannot buy Coca-Cola, the beverage.
Oh.
What 2 countries?
Second countries. Iraq.
Nope.
Can you give me a hint?
One of them played a big part in the missile crisis,
Oh.
and another is basically closed off to the world.
Korea.
North Korea?
Yeah.
Yep, that's one of them.
Okay. And then
blank
Europe?
missile crisis.
it's hard to think when you're working out. Japan.
Nope. Alright, time. Cuba.
Oh.
Cuban missile crisis.
It's hard to think.
Alright, so here we go. 2 minutes on the clock.
Rested.
If you're really like Coca-Cola, don't go to North Korea or Cuba. Apparently you can't get it there.
Can't get it.
Alright, rest. Alright, round
That didn't
3.
work.
Judah's almost killing herself before round 3, but we'll start in about 10 seconds now. So, remember we're starting with lunge with twist. So, 3, 2, 1, begin.
Here we go.
Hitting her with those facts again, teaching her some
boy.
stuff. All right. What's the national animal of Scotland?
Scotland. Is it a bird?
No. Well, I guess if it
Ostrich.
no
Dang it.
no it's not a bird, but it could potentially fly in theory.
A penguin?
No,
Fly in theory.
you're not, it doesn't exist.
A Pegasus?
Oh, close.
A unicorn.
A unicorn.
Yes! I got one.
All right, we got about 10 seconds left in these. Make sure you're alternating legs. Nice big step. Try not to drag that foot back. And time. 30-second rest. Arm circle, so grab those weights again. All right, Judah, what is the largest known organism
Blue
on
whale.
Earth? What world? Nope.
Largest as in height or largest as in biggest? Like fattest? Heaviest.
Like takes up the most space, the most mass. And
Elephant.
remember, I said organism, not animal. Ready? Begin.
We do.
They exist here in Flagstaff.
We do. Oh, Flagstaff?
Yep.
Oh gosh. A squirrel?
No, I actually knew this one before I looked it up. It's a type of tree.
Type of tree?
Yep.
A oak?
Nope.
A pine?
All right, switch directions. No.
Man, I am not smart.
It's an aspen grove.
Oh, I heard you talked about them before.
Yep, aspens aren't individual trees, they're actually all connected underneath the ground with their roots, so it's one large organism. The largest known aspen grove is about 80,000 years old, and it's over 100 acres big.
What?
Yep, I believe it's in Utah.
Would you ever
Time.
find an aspen tree not in the same area? Like, say, if you found, like, if I found one here and you found one in Utah? Like, how is it connecting?
Well, I mean, an aspen tree here and in Utah aren't connected, but you won't find one aspen tree typically by itself.
Okay.
They're connected, they're in a grove, so.
Thank you, Professor Hunt.
Alright, 5 seconds, going into dead bugs. 2, 1, begin. Now remember, if you need to make this one a little harder, you can grab some weights, soup cans, things like that, hold them in your hands. Alright, Judah,
Okay. Hit me.
from how far away can you hear a blue whale's heart beat?
4,200 meters.
4,200 meters? No, you're about 1,000 meters too far.
Oh,
So
30
roughly
3,000?
roughly 2 miles, which is 3,200 meters. So 2 miles away, you can hear a blue whale's heartbeat.
wow.
How much does a blue whale's heart weigh? Roughly.
You know, I'm gonna stick with the answer. Everything. 42 pounds.
Nope.
4.2 grams.
400 pounds.
Oh my goodness.
It's roughly the size of a piano.
Jesus.
Time.
But it's not as big as a piano.
Alright. Grab that heavier weight. We're going into squat, catch, press.
Woo! My hair again. Alright.
Flowing through these. We're on a little animal theme now, if you haven't caught on.
No more geography.
Alright, here we go. 5 seconds.
Here we go.
2, 1, begin. Alright. What animal can sleep for 3 years?
Oh, a sloth.
Nope. At least that's not the one I've written down.
Dang it. What is a bear?
Nope. It's smaller. It's a smaller animal.
I think I know it, but I can't find.
It's usually slimy.
Slimy. Is it a frog?
Nope. You're getting down in the right size range. Even
It's
smaller
small.
than a frog. 10 seconds.
It's
Get your last guesses in.
Okay. So I can't think.
2, 1, time.
Why can't I think?
It's a snail. A snail can sleep up to 3 years.
I should have thought about Gary the snail.
Alright, sticking with our little slimy creatures.
Slimy.
How many noses does a slug have?
4.
Yes?
I guess.
4. Going into the plank builders with jacks. Next up, we got 5 seconds. 2, 1, begin. Alright, there's only one animal on Earth that we know of that cannot jump.
Oh,
What animal is it?
dang it. Why do I feel like I know this?
I don't know.
Animal. Can you give me a hint?
Give you a hint?
Yes.
They're pretty big.
They're pretty
They're
big.
bigger than a snail or a slug.
Elephant.
Yep,
Yes!
you got it. 2 in a row.
Woo! We're going up in the world, guys!
We got about 20 seconds left here. Alright, so you mentioned sloths before. You thought they could sleep for 3 years.
They're slow.
How long does it take them to digest their food?
A day.
Nope, longer.
Oh, 4 days.
Longer. Almost there. We got 2 seconds. Time. 30-second
4
break.
days?
Longer than 4 days. Yeah.
A whole week.
Nope.
Ah,
How long does it take a sloth to digest their food?
6
6 what?
days.
Nope.
6 weeks.
Nope.
Made it seem like 6 was the right
Alright,
answer.
going into our cardio round, so the T sprints. Ready, begin. It's in weeks. I'll give you that.
4 weeks.
Less.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yes!
2 weeks to digest their food.
I'm getting something right, guys. Just
Alright,
takes me a
I
minute.
only got 2 more facts left, so.
We can do this.
How many gallons of milk does a dairy cow produce in its lifetime?
How many gallons?
Gallons of milk.
You know what? One day, one of these is gonna be right. 42.
No.
Dang it. I was so close.
No, you wasn't close at all.
5.
No. 5 gallons of milk in a lifetime?
Oh, in a lifetime?
In a lifetime.
I thought you meant like in a day.
No, lifetime. So maybe take that 42 and multiply it by a lifetime.
We'll do 42 times 10 to the 67.
Alright, time there. We're going right into our A skips. Ready, begin.
Was it right?
No. So it's 200,000 gallons.
200,000.
Yep. Alright, last one. Roughly 3% of the Arctic glaciers are made up of what liquid?
Water.
No.
I feel like
More than 3% is water there.
no, I feel like that was a trick
This one,
question.
it is pretty tricky. It's not a trick question, but
So it's an element. Liquid. I can't guess. It is of the what? The glacier?
yep, the Arctic glaciers. 3% roughly. 5 seconds.
Why? Don't.
2,
I know
1,
anything.
time. roughly 3% of the Arctic glaciers are theorized to be made up of penguin urine.
Yeah, I would never guess that.
Yep, so we'll leave it you there with that. Awesome job, Judah. Thanks for
Greg.
working out with us. Hopefully you guys learned something. Hopefully you remember some of the facts more towards the beginning. They were a little more educational. All right, have a good one.
Bye.
I'd like to take this opportunity to thank all of the Physio Shop patients and members who have really made this place special. Without our patients or our members, we wouldn't have the opportunity to do what we do.
The Physio Shop is different from other clinics I've worked at because I've never developed such close personal relationships with patients before, and have been invested in me and me invested in them, and have been able to carry out relationships outside of physical therapy and being able to stay in touch longer term.
Moments when patients and clients bring a smile to my face is honestly when they come in here and they tell me that their goals have been met. That's the moment that I work for every day, and that's the moment we always work for. And those are the moments that truly make our days and makes my day, because we're actually getting people to the point that they came in here to reach.
There's so many moments where a member has brightened my day or brought a smile to my face, and I can guarantee almost every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 5 o'clock, Kathy's gonna walk through the door and she's gonna put a smile on not only my face but everyone that's in the gym at that time. She always has a daily quote to share, a fun fact, or a little wisdom to share with everybody, and it just, you can always count on her to kind of lift you up no matter how low you are that day, or even if you're already having an amazing day, she's just gonna make it that much better.
There's a couple things that I can think about that always puts a smile on my face. When my members start to really believe in themselves, and so they begin to see what I'm seeing in them, and when they do something that they maybe thought they could have never done when they walked in the doors. And so that's probably what makes me smile the most.
I would just like to send a big, heartfelt thank you to all of our members and our patients and my clients. This place, and without the people who come here and fill it, I am quite certain, because I've been other places, that I would not be able to do this work that I'm doing, and to have these experiences that I'm having, and to grow in the ways that I'm growing, both as a practitioner and as a human being.
During a time like this, I just would offer encouragement to our members that we here at the Physio Shop are thinking about you and doing everything that we can to make sure that you guys feel like you're well taken care of, and that we miss you, and that the clinic is not the same without being full every day. We come in and do meetings and are filming things like this, and it's empty and it's quiet and it's not what we're used to. And so we hope that we get you guys back really soon and get to fill the gym back up with all the joy that you bring to our lives.
I want to thank every one of our patients and every one of our members, because you guys are the ones that have made this really, really special, and made this really a very genuinely great place to be a part of. So thank you.